Alright.
Alright, it's stream time.
Yeah.
Yay!
Cam should be joining us shortly, but as of right now, it's we got Cryo, Vix, and Evil.
Uh-huh.
Hi.
Hi guys.
We're gonna pick up where we were last week, as opposed to doing something different for the stream.
Yay.
I quite enjoyed playing Pokemon, so it's
I'm sure you did.
Before we start, can everyone hear us clearly? All the audio coming through properly? I did turn off the music, I think. Yes, I did. Yeah,
I think I turned myself up earlier today.
Yeah, you do seem a little bit more clear than you had
Awesome.
before.
Yay.
Yay. Just waiting on confirmation from the chat that everything's kosher.
Kosher.
Hey, I like saying kosher. I don't know why. I'm not Jewish.
I don't know why either.
It's just something I've been saying for a long time. Alright, I don't even remember where I'm supposed to be going, to be entirely honest. I have to go find the captain guy. Probably won't be a terribly long stream. I'll probably cut it a little bit early tonight. Just tired as all hell.
That's because we stayed up too late.
And I was still a little bit. I was up a little bit later than that too.
Why?
Just stupid. We're working on something, and then. Well, actually, you saw what we were working on. So. Yeah. Like we're not. It's not gonna be like an hour-long stream. Don't worry, but probably cut it around 9:30. So about an hour normally, shorter than we normally do.
There's Captain.
No, these are old scientist dudes. There's the captain.
Captain.
Every guy's. Oh, captain, look! Oh, there's captain. Oh, look, there's another captain. Why are there all the captains around here?
Yeah.
Captain.
Also, Cryo, I think I'm actually louder than you are in the stream now.
Well, no one in the fucking chat's telling me whether our audio levels are good or not. So
I know. Like, I was trying to...
Well, I've also got you turned up, I think.
You do.
Yeah, because you're normally very quiet.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah.
Oh, I know what I have to do now. I remember how to make progress in this game. Oy vey. I have to go up here. Oh wait, no, this isn't what I'm supposed to do. How the fuck? Okay, according to Rory, our mics are good, so I'm not gonna worry about it too much.
Cool. I'm gonna go get my food out of the microwave.
Bastard. Hey, Captain, is your mic working yet? Take that as a no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Shit, I didn't want to talk to this guy again. God damn it, you old fart. Shut up. Well, I mean, your name's kinda easy, Rory. Rory A01. Okay. Like, I don't know if there's supposed to be like something interesting about the second part. The first part's Rory. It's just a normal name. How the fuck? Did I do this thing yet?
Kinda read it like Roria.
Roria. Pokemon Center first. Yeah. Ugh. Tired. Don't let me stay up that late again. That wasn't ideal.
You know what? You're the one that was telling me to stay up.
No, I was not. Oh yeah.
Was
Well,
too?
yeah, but we stayed up like 10 minutes after that.
No, we didn't. We ended up staying up for another hour.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I watched the time. It was like an hour after, and I'm like, hey, we need to go to bed. It's 7 in the morning.
Ugh, crazy. I didn't fall asleep till like
I
after
ended up
8.
getting sick and not being able to go to work.
Bad.
Did you at least nap?
I did.
Good.
I napped and I drank some water, and that's a high accomplishment because I hate the taste of water.
Really?
I hate it.
Bloody love water.
It tastes gross.
You taste gross.
I probably do. It ain't no chicken jerky.
I still haven't got that. The Captain Jerky or Captain Jerky. Well, I mean, I guess I'm not wrong because it is supposed to be Captain making it.
What are we talking about?
In one of the streams, we had said chicken jerky about Cryo's character.
It was Dark Souls. We were playing Dark Souls.
I must not have been there then.
And he looked like jerky, and then I'm like, it tastes like chicken, and then chicken jerky.
Yeah, and then so Captain decided he was going to make chicken jerky.
He's going to, but we have to wait until we can go there.
Yeah. Hey, Bowery Lion, how are you, buddy? Cryo may want to train a little. Hey, listen.
No, what Cryo wants to do is save.
I just started.
Often.
Yeah, I do want to save often. That is. Oops, shit. That's bad matchup. You are correct there. I'm gonna want to save very often. But yeah. I don't want the nightmare that we had last last stream to happen again. That was terrifying. Bowerline says I'm great, thanks for asking. How are you? I'm good. I'm just tired. I was just saying, like, yeah, the stream's gonna be a little bit short tonight. Just, yeah, Vix and I were up late last night working on something, and that, yeah, I don't know. Just don't have the energy for it today. What's funny though is I've done a stream on literally 0 sleep, and somehow this one's the one where I'm just too tired to do the long one.
Well, because you gave your body a false hope.
Yeah, yeah. I suppose that's pretty accurate.
Yeah.
My body's like, why did you do this to me?
Right, because it knows what it's missing now. It like before, if you just do an all-nighter, it's like, oh no, I guess we're just not doing that now. But if you go to sleep for a little bit, it's like, wait, why are you not doing this still?
Well, it's funny too, because like, I do a lot of the recordings for Fort Combo, like, because I always work late Friday night, we always record Saturday morning. The rest of the crew are all morning people. It's like, hey, you know, let's meet, you know, at a recording place for noon, and then we record. It's like, great, okay, great. Except for me, who doesn't get up, it doesn't get home until often, sometimes like 4 in the morning from work. Not ideal.
Yeah.
Shit.
I wasn't a morning person either when I was doing recording. Like, Tara would be all like, meet us at our house for like noon, and I'd be like, okay, and I would do night shift the night before, and I would get there, and I would like be half asleep while recording, and then they'd be like, Vic, say something, and I'm like, okay, there's chicken, or I don't know what on the screen.
See, I'm not like that. Like, no matter how tired I am, if I'm tired or in a bad mood, I'm fully capable of just being like, alright, let's do this. I'm up, I'm ready, I'm alert, I'm talkative, and then the second we're done recording or streaming, it's like, okay, go back to being sleepy, grumpy Cryo. I had a really bad day a couple Saturdays ago. Like something kind of happened in my life. And I was in a fucking terrible mood. Like, I wasn't talking to anyone, I was just miserable. And so I'm sitting in like a side area of the office, and Tara's like, we're gonna start recording, like, should we start recording? Do you want to wait a little while longer? I'm like, oh, just fucking do this, just get out of the way, I got shit to do. And And back into the recordings, I'm like, ah, you know, look at this, look at that, this shit's going on, look at that, that's fucking awesome, that's really funny. Second, like, we're done recording, it's like,
Oh man.
fucking entertainer mode, I guess.
I guess.
I've always been good for that, just like being able to switch off if I need to. No matter how tired or in bad mood I am, I can just switch off of that and go into another place and do whatever it is I'm doing.
Yeah, I guess that's good.
Yeah, I don't know. Used to freak out an ex-girlfriend of mine back when I was a teenager.
I can't imagine why.
Well, like, I remember there'd be times where, like, you know, as a teenager, like, being a teenager fucking sucks, and your emotions all over the place, and everything's kind of miserable in its own way, and la-di-da-di-da. So, like, I'd be in a terrible mood, I'd be upset about something, or I'd be mad about something, but, like, we'd be doing dinner with her parents or something like that, and I'd just be like, alright, hey, it's dinner time, hey, how's everything going, hey, how's work, oh, tell me about your job, you do this, oh, that's right, blah, 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 and we do that, like, because I stayed over at her place for dinner all the time. So it would just be like a consistent thing. It's like, how do you do that? Or how do you just switch off of whatever's on your mind? And I'm just like,
Did you tell her you're a psychopath?
No, that came out later in the relationship.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Tell her you're a psychopath.
Yeah.
That was my mission statement. It's like, hey, you want to go on a date with me? I'm a raging psychopath. I hear it's all the rage. Ladies are all about that these days.
About what?
Raging psychopaths.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man. But no, you talking about how like being a teenager sucks and like you're all like depressed and stuff, and then I go and I think that maybe I was never a teenager.
Well, not all teenagers were like that. Like some teenagers are like really well adjusted and everything's like okay in their lives, and like they just go through high school as just high school and everything's fine, whatever, la-da-da.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, the fears that I had as a teenager, I kind of still have now. So like.
Yeah, but like there's a lack of clarity and perspective on a lot of the issues that you have as a teenager. Like things, yeah, okay.
Oh yeah. I suppose.
Your framing changes for all those kinds of issues that you have as a teenager. Like they're not the same. Like you might have the same issues, but you don't look at them the same way. They're not as significant sometimes. They're just now. It's like, yeah, it's just a part of my life.
Yeah, that's true.
What,
I'm sorry, I'm reading the chat, and it's like, you'll find no hotter trainers than me. Blows whistle violently.
It's a tentacle! Fuck you, tentacle. Yeah, I don't miss being a teenager. Being a teenager sucked. I'm happy being an adult.
Like when I was in the high school, like it took me a while to. I used to think of like everybody else as just like NPCs at a game.
Okay, who's the raging psychopath here?
Oh, that right. So like I would just be like, I didn't care about anybody else, and I would just do my own thing. Like that's just kind of how it was.
Huh.
Yeah. Apparently that's not normal.
No. Although what's funny is you're not the first person that I've heard like describe that kind of describe that.
Like kind of like disconnect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a group of friends in high school. Like I wasn't popular by any stretch, but like I knew a lot of people. Like I had friends, and I wasn't ever really bullied or anything like that in high school. Before high school, I was like I was very much a loner before high school. Like I hated everyone hated me kind of deal. When I got to high school, I was in much better straits. Like I had a group of friends who were all really fucked up people. Yeah, like I hated that whole experience. I hated everything about it. I hated being in classes. Like I don't like being taught. I hate like the classroom dynamic. I hated how everyone like has to try so hard to like fit in sometimes, and like you just kind of go along with what your friends say, or just doing your own thing. And, like everything's so miserable and confusing because you have no perspective, you have no clarity on it, and anything, nothing makes any sense, and you don't know how to deal with all these issues that you're coming across for the first time in your life. You know, dating's now like on your minds, like for a lot of people, not for everyone, but like like women are like for like okay, well, women and men are, you know, might be on your mind in a way that they never had before, and now you're thrust in this kind of like, it's a free for all. It's not like everything up to that point where you have your one classroom, you got those same 30 people all year round, and that's it. And like that's a class size here in Toronto's like you get like a class of 30 people because all our fucking classes are jam packed. But all of a sudden now in high school, you're in a rotating group of, like for me it was 8 classes, all with you know, almost 30 different people every fucking time. It's so bizarre.
I like that was like hard like when I first started high school, but then like you get used to it pretty easily.
But it never stops being a free for all. Like things get like weird and different in new ways. Like
like even if you want a certain schedule, like this kind of like a free for all too. You know, you're getting certain classes. Yeah. And that's in college too.
But like, you know, you start high school, like you got this whole new experience where you got a lot of different people in your life. You don't know how to deal with all these new people, and you know, this rotating group of people that's different all the time. You know, in second year of high school, you're going to be starting to learn how to drive soon, which is terrifying in its own. People are becoming more and more mature. Third year of high school, fourth year of high school, especially here, like people are starting to drink and party and do drugs, and like by that point, like sex is obviously kind of like a regular thing for a lot of people, and a lot of people in like committed relationships and shit. It's like everything's different every year throughout high school. Nothing stays the same except for just school.
Man.
Okay, so since we're on the topic of school, I have a fun story.
Go for it.
Okay, so during high school, I was a part of a cooking class, and one of our final projects, I made a thing called the chocolate cornet, which is sweetened bread with chocolate pudding inside, which ironically my friend made chocolate pudding. So, I just used hers. But basically, we didn't have any containers to put the pudding in to take home. So I had a baggie full of chocolate pudding, and the teacher's like, wait, it's the last day, why don't you take all these other vegetables to jug? I was like, sweet, I could actually have a good dinner.
With chocolate pudding and vegetables, that sounds like a balanced meal.
I was sitting out on a bench, and then there's this upper part where all these like popular kids were sitting, and I was not one of the popular kids, like at all whatsoever. I was that silent kid that you never fucked with. So I'm sitting there, and the popular kids decide we're gonna like mess around with them, and they're like, hey, we think you're really attractive, and I went like this, and I pulled it, like you can't see me, but I pulled out the bag of chocolate pudding, and I looked up, and I was like, is it because I have a baggie of chocolate pudding? And then they're like, and then I pulled out a cabbage, and I'm like, or is it because I have a cabbage? Did you want some like soy sauce with that? And they're just like looking at me like, what the hell? And that's why no one talked to me in high school.
That was a roller coaster of a story.
Yeah. Huh.
Oh shit, that was, like, what?
Huh. Yeah.
I don't even know what to say about what you just said. Yeah, I don't know. Are you guys like, okay, so you're both younger than I am. Not by like a significant amount, but you're both younger than I am. Are you... Are you guys still like close to what you were like in high school?
I feel like I am.
Kind of.
But I also know that I'm not.
I'm I feel that I'm a little bit more open than I was in high school. Because when I was in high school, like, if anyone talked to me, I would get really nervous. Unless they were making fun of me, which was a very constant thing. And yeah, I'm so passive. I'm just like, they're like, you suck! And I'm like, yeah, well, that's your opinion.
Okay. Fair enough. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
I never got picked on, but I also like I had like I kind of was in like the group of nerds, I guess. But not all. You couldn't really call them all nerds because not all of them were smart. So it was just kind of weird. But yeah, I don't know. I'm still not open.
Yeah, something like I very dramatically changed after high school, especially like after 18. Like I've been in a very different position where I feel like I've been a different person at every like major stage of my life. Like high school, I was this like trying really hard to fit in, like adopted the mannerisms, like. I talk to the people I talk to, and like they'd be like, "Oh, look how fucked up I am," and I'm like, oh, "I'm really fucked up too. I can't look at me and all these fake issues that I created." To
Why?
It was I don't know. Like it was just something about that group. Like they were very much like, "Oh, well, I'm schizophrenic," and it's like, "Well, I've
yeah,
got."
But why did he want to?
I don't know. I was just the group of friends I hung out with in high school. It was just the people I associated with. So like I don't know. Like I was actually also like a pretty terrible person in high school. Like I was really manipulative and just cruel. And like I joke around a lot now. Like I've got that persona as like, oh, you know, grumpy Cryo and all that. Like in a lot of ways, yeah, I suppose I am. But I try not to be an asshole for the sake of being an asshole. I try to be a pretty decent person these days. But in high school, I was just a really bad person. Like, I hurt a lot of people. Did really terrible things. Then I hit, like, 18, 19, where I had, like, a complete change of my life, where I was like, I don't want to be that person anymore. And I was just so, like... so self-conscious of who I was and who I wanted to be. I was so, like... nervous of myself and how people saw me. I had no confidence whatsoever. Went through a lot of like self-loathing through my early 20s, and then just that eventually dissipated too. And like I've been kind of like me now for the last couple of years. It's just like I feel like a different person all the fucking time, and it's such a weird feeling.
I never cared about fitting in high school.
Yeah, that's the thing for a lot of people, like, you don't have to fit in high school, you don't have to...
Yeah, I never cared about it. I didn't, honestly, there's also part of me where I just, like, I would see the group of, you know, popular people or whatever, and I would just not want to be a part of it. Because it just didn't appeal to me.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I never wanted to be like one of the preppy kids, like, but we also had a really large group of friends that hung out like all the time, all throughout high school, and just like, I don't know, there was something about belonging there that was really like really attractive, because I never had that group. I never had a social life, or I never had like, you know, just a group of people to hang out with, a group of friends. So going into high school, where I stumbled across this group of, like, it's a significant group, and they're all friends, and they all talk to each other and hang out. To me, that was like, it was like the holy grail. It's like, this is everything I wanted out of high school, is just to be wanted and have a group of friends. Yeah. So it didn't matter what I had to do or what I had to say to fit into that group. It was like, hey. So I don't know. High school is, like, being a teenager is just really fucked up in general. I don't miss it. A lot of people like look back on their high school years like, oh, it's the good old days. I wish I could go back to how simple life was back then. Like, yeah, life was simple, but also like so heavily complicated in so many messed up ways. I'm so much happier now.
I don't.
Than I was.
Yeah, I never really wanted to go back to my high school days, but like I don't think that mine were very complicated. I feel like I was essentially doing the same thing that I was doing in middle school, was just going to class, doing homework, and that's it.
Yeah, no, that's fair. And I feel like that hasn't changed much for you even now.
Well, I'm doing less homework,
Fair.
even though I might not should be. It's the longer you go to school, the less you want to do school. It turns out.
Really?
Can you believe it?
No, that's baffling to me. Yeah, like the second I was done with school, I was so happy to be done with school. I'm never doing this again. I'm never having to do homework again in my fucking life. If I never have to take another class in my life, I'm gonna be real damn happy.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah.
The chat is literally just all puns.
I know, I don't like how all of them are coming from one person.
That is Sans in a nutshell.
I know, that doesn't mean that I like it.
Fair. Fair enough. Oh, I got a message from Cap. Captain is having serious connection issues, so he's not able to get everything going in the way it should be. Alright. Back to what I was doing. According to my desktop, there's 9 people watching, and there's 2 people talking. Oh, I just fucked myself. Oh no. Oh, uh-oh. I gave myself a problem. I gave myself a real problem.
Are you gonna kill Wimser?
No, we're okay. We're okay. Everything's okay.
He says it's okay, but that's what you said last time!
Everything's okay.
Well, he's in the future for us.
Everything's okay. Wimser's fine. That was nearly really devastating. Holy fuck. Remind me not to do that again.
Don't do that again.
Is it the thing that did he start talking about? Oh no, when he got down to 12 health.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and I didn't catch a Pokemon in this room.
Oh.
Oh no. Shit. Cause. Oh wait, no, I couldn't, cause this is still the same route as
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I know. We've already done this route. I can't catch Pokemon here anyway.
I'm glad you know, because I'm not keeping up with that.
We did it last week, where
Again, I'm glad you're keeping up with it.
yeah. Well, no, and it just occurred to me. I'm like, oh, I'm just doing my thing, blah blah blah. I'm like, wait a minute. Didn't catch a Pokemon,
Yeah.
but I can, so we're fine.
Uh-huh.
Go Wimple! Actually, Wimple's actually proving to be really useful, contrary to what I thought was going to happen, which was them not be useful at all.
Well, I do think Wimple will lose usefulness, but it is one of the few Pokemon that you have, so.
Yeah, it is, and it is the 3rd form for
You
now,
know.
like.
Yeah.
But she just told me to train a lot harder for next time. I just stomped her ass. Bitch.
Yeah.
Zigzagoon. Oh, fluffy butt. Someone just asked where's Cap. Cap's having connection issues, so I don't know that he'll be able to join us. Hey, it's a Gulpin! Remember our conversation from last week?
I really
What?
do remember the conversation.
Yeah.
But it's like, hearing you say, it's a Gulpin before I can even see it, is just like, oh wow, I wonder what I'm gonna see next.
Yeah, that's fair.
The chat doesn't notice.
No, see, like, they see everything in real time, whereas you guys
I
do
know.
not. Well, not real time.
Yeah.
But
Well, they see it delayed, but delayed together.
yeah. Delayed together.
Yeah, they see it delayed at the same rate.
See, that's the fortunate thing about about hosting the streams. I get to experience everything in real time. I don't have cut yet, right? No, I can't go in there yet. Where do you get cut?
I don't know, man.
I don't recall. I don't remember. It's been a long time since I played this game all the way through. Although it's not strictly true because I played it on, played the 3DS version.
Looks like you get it in Rustboro.
Which is Rustboro. Is it next town?
Um,
Don't I have a map?
do
I don't have a map.
maybe.
I do have a map.
You should. Yeah, the Pokenav. Not the bag.
Wait a minute.
What are you looking for?
I've been. Wait, I get cut in Rustboro?
Apparently, according to Bulbapedia.
Oh wait, do I get it later or do I get? Should I have it already?
Let's see.
Bowerly, yeah, you did mention that you skipped Critical Role for us. Why? Why? Why do you do this? I should go back and get cut.
Well, let me just make sure. So that's I googled it and it says Rustboro. It says go into the house to the left of the Pokemon Center and talk to the guy there. He'll give you HM01 or HM1 cut. Yeah, 0. I don't say 0, I say O.
No, I do
but
too. But HMO made me laugh for some reason.
I know. It made me like, that didn't sound right for some reason.
So, I have a random question.
Shoot.
Okay, so when you're in the boat, are you controlling it, or
No.
is he controlling it?
It's on rails.
It's on rails.
I can't do anything in the water until I get surf.
You got the stone badge, right?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I did. That was the first badge.
Yeah, so you need that in order to use cut outside of battle.
God damn it. I can't believe I forgot to get cut.
Yeah, the house to the left of the Pokemon Center, apparently.
I love how responsive you guys are compared to Critical Role because I have so many fans. You guys are so much funnier to watch live. Aww.
You better read that one aloud real quick.
You think we're funny?
You think, yeah.
I mean, Cryo might be funny, but like,
no.
Funny looking.
Oh, I can't see our faces. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, like that's one of the nice things. God damn it, Vix. It's one of the lovely things about like, especially with the streaming thing, because we don't get a lot of people here in streams. Like,
you're right.
We've had a cap of like 20 people. So generally we keep up with the comments, and it's real easy to do, except for when Sans is spamming the chat with random puns. So it's fun, and like that was the big thing about me wanting to start this, was the interactivity of it. Like, we can talk to the chat and play games. Like, if we wanted to just play games, I would just play games and not stream.
You mean I can talk to chat and play games?
Exactly, and people can watch what we do live. It's fascinating. I feel like I should have an HM slave.
What?
Oh, I can't. Oh, I need an HM slave.
What is that? Oh, I know what you mean. Okay.
I need a slave. Wait, don't take that out of context, please.
I don't know if you have, like... I don't know if you have enough, like, that was a thing you could cut. But I guess you're waiting to get an HM sword.
I need a slave.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna...
can you catch him? What is this? What do you gotta do? What do you gotta do, Cryo?
I already caught another Zigzagoon, didn't I?
I think so.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Let's pretend this whole last 20 seconds didn't happen then. I forgot that we caught a Zigzagoon. Bowery, like, thank you for saying we're funny. Like,
I don't believe you, but thanks for saying it.
Like, the big thing is like we enjoy doing it. Like, that's kind of more valuable than anything else. Like, yeah, there's certain things about it that are like, that are really
Intimate.
Intimate, yeah, I guess. And like I'll say like, God damn it. I'm trying to think of like the way to phrase what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Like I'm having trouble with this. How do I put this? Like, I've kind of said it before, like, actually thinking of myself in a position where people watch me or others play video games, like watch a YouTube channel that I'm part of. Like I did try doing YouTube for myself, and I was like, this sucks. I'm not doing it anymore because I suck.
Yeah, you're not funny by yourself.
I'm not funny by I'm fucking really cringy by myself. My videos are terrible, but like in the 4-hit combo situation, like it's so much fun doing it. It doesn't feel like I'm wasting time. It doesn't feel like I'm just being awkward or weird. It feels like it's fun to watch. Like I enjoy watching the videos, and you know, it's awesome hearing that other people also enjoy watching our videos and watch us do what we do and be stupid and make each other laugh. And I mean, like a lot of people join or subscribe to the channel because of the animation that Tare did for Castle Crashers, and that's totally valid too. And we're still working on shit like that. We are just. You know, we got so many problems and so much time deficits that we can't do it. But I mean, for the people that actually just like hang around and watch our Let's Play content and watch, you know, just our regular videos, it's such a great feeling. People enjoy it. Same thing with the stream.
I was gonna say, it also, I like doing the live streams because it also gives people a chance to click in and be like, hey, wait, who's Vix? And then be like, huh, there's actual old videos too. And then they'll like go back and see how horrible Tara was to begin with.
Oh, man.
Wait, Tommy said that.
I can't, no!
I feel sorry for the people who come into the chat and go, who's evil? And then like just can't find me anywhere other than other streams.
Yeah. Well, I guess.
What am I doing here?
I guess we've never really kind of put it out there for the streams that why won't the old fart take me anywhere? That we do like have guests and we do talk to. We bring out our friends on the streams and shit like that. And I'm hoping like that's at least somewhat obvious. Like Evil's obviously not a member of 4-hit combo. Fucking. Are you the only person that's been on stream that hasn't been a member of 4-hit combo?
Well, I don't know what Shock's situation is.
Shock,
but...
like he was going to be a member, and then just stuff like time constraints came up where it just wasn't easy to work around.
Yeah, so he's more of a member than I am. Then.
He's like kind of like a weird honorary member, like you know how people get like honorary.
He was nominated, but
yeah. He's got an honorary doctorate in 4-hit combo. Yeah. So I guess like you're the only one on stream that's not at least like really associated with 4-hit combo in some way.
Yeah, it's got friends and places.
Friends and places.
Yeah.
It's the name. I feel like that's gonna be the name of your like autobiography. It's just Friends and Places.
Oh man. Maybe.
Maybe. Just Friends and Places.
Yeah.
Fucking butts, dude. There we go. None of the fucking Pokemon want me to run away. It's such a pain in the ass. That works. I'm hoping to like get another stream going with like whiskey on it, or like you know Jack's busy. Like it sucks how busy like we all are. That we can't get more of us involved in this. Sans, no, I'm not supposed to keep PG. We've been over this.
Just PC.
Just PC, not PG. The streams, like our content.
It's not censor live.
Do not censor Cryo. You cannot censor Cryo. Except for in the Discord.
I guess that's true too. But I mean, like, if your Cryo is the one like in charge of the stream, so obviously you cannot censor Cryo in the stream.
It's true.
That would be he'd have to censor himself. He wouldn't do that.
Ultimate power. Streams are a dictatorship run by me. That's not strictly the case, but. I give way too much ammunition to that whole like King Cryo, or you know, Cryo's like a grumpy bastard thing.
I mean, but you are a grumpy bastard.
Yeah, fair.
So.
I just feel like people sometimes get the wrong idea, but also it's funnier that they have the wrong idea.
What would make them get the wrong idea?
Yeah. I like being a
I'm
grumpy
gonna
bastard.
say hi to the people who just joined. Couple people joined. So hi.
Who are they, Vince?
Oh. Hi.
Volt and Jamie.
Hi Jamie, hi Volt. How's it going? We're playing Pokemon. Oh, we didn't actually establish like exactly what we're doing this time. Whereas last week we went over the rules and all that. For anyone who's watching and is not 100% sure what's going on, we're doing a Nuzlocke challenge, Pokemon Ruby. Basically, the gist of it is, if one of my Pokemon faints, they're dead. I have to release them. If one of my Pokemon, or well, sorry, I can only catch the first Pokemon on any specific route. Any Pokemon after that on the route, I cannot catch, unless it's shiny. I think is one of the one of those side rules that people kind of throw in there. You have to name every single Pokemon that you come across, like every Pokemon that you capture, you name. And if you lose a battle, like all your Pokemon faint, your game's just over. So yeah, that's that.
Yeah. And if you don't catch the first Pokemon that you run into, that's it, right?
Yeah,
that's it for that zone.
Yeah. And which reminds me, I should really stock up on Pokeballs. So I've only got like
Ooh,
one
yeah.
Pokeball left.
Oh, that would be terrible.
That would be.
You just did. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That would be really. Oh, why did I use Absorb? That would be really, really terrible. If I would, especially if it was a shiny or something like that, and just suddenly it's like you got no Pokeballs. Fuck. I'm so mad with myself.
Man.
So mad. My phone is stuck telling me that there are 3 people watching, which I know is axiomatically untrue. Okay, there we go. I hate hearing my own fucking voice.
Oh, because you're watching yourself, I'm watching it, and I assume this is watching it, so that's definitely at least 3.
Yeah.
And people are typing in the chat, so 11. Watching now.
11.
Oh, I think it's because I reset it on my phone.
Now it's 10. So
yeah.
Yeah.
So there's actually like 7 of us. Yeah. Well, 7 of that. 3 of
that,
us.
yeah, 3 of us, 7 of them.
Yeah.
I want that item. I fucking hate these stupid rooms.
I mean, they're not that bad.
No, they're just tedious.
Yeah, they're annoying.
Because you have to go through and use all the fucking... You have to use a cut and cut down all the million trees and... Oh, look, there's an item over there.
This is so much better than, like, the cave before the Elite Four, though.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Victory Road. There we go.
Yep.
Oh, that if we get to that point in this that'll be a nightmare. I hate Victory Road.
It will be.
Volt said, I'd be so bad at this game. I have such a hard time releasing the Pokemon I catch.
Yeah.
I mean, we already had to release 1.
Yeah. Rest Fluffy Butt.
Oh yeah, and whenever Cryo can catch a Pokemon, we'll let the chat try and vote for a name.
Unless the names come up with are really fucking stupid, in which case we will go with that and just go with one that.
Yeah, don't be down with them, but...
Yeah. Just don't be dumb with them, yeah. Basically.
Yeah.
That character is like me. Just, I wandered in here by accident.
Oh, I was gonna say, because you're a little boy. Like, what are you trying to get at here?
Oh, but, is it Bowery? Bowery line? That's on beating the Elite Four. Did Victory Road?
Very nice. Which Pokemon game, Bowery? Was it you that we were talking to about Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire? Might have been. God damn it. I'm so glad I have 3 days off this week.
Pokemon X.
Pokemon X, okay. I guess I really should give that a try again. I'm still playing through Majora's Mask. I'm in the fourth dungeon now, which is a fucking nightmare. And there's one part I'm stuck at, and I can't figure out what the hell I'm supposed to do.
Which dungeon is that one?
The Stone Tower, or whatever it's called. Like, right after you get the elegy where, like, you can leave a clone of yourself, but they're all fucking really disturbing looking, especially the Link one.
Oh, dude, I've forgotten that
upside down, and yeah.
Oh, I don't even remember that.
Yeah, it's goddamn terrible. But there's, like, I have the boss key and all that. Like, I'm right at the very end of that goddamn dungeon. I just can't figure out. There's one chest I need to get to that's got a key for me to go through a regular locked door.
Yeah, to get to the.
I can't figure out for the life of me how to get to that key. And I've gone through the dungeon both upside and down, or right side up and down, or whatever.
Yeah.
Give a shit. And I just can't do it. I can't figure it out.
Man.
I'm doing something wrong. I'm gonna give that another try tonight before I go to bed. It's just such a frustrating dungeon. It's not even a big dungeon, that's the thing too. It's not like Ocarina of Time, where, you know, some of those dungeons are actually, like, the Water Temple's like a fairly large dungeon. It takes you a while to get through.
Yeah.
It does take some time, but it's a small dungeon. It's just about flipping it upside down and whatnot.
Okay, we've been going at, doing this for about an hour, right? So you might want to save if you haven't. I don't remember seeing you saving.
I have not saved
Since the start of the stream.
That's a really good point. There we go. We are saved.
Yeah.
Jamie, gonna get all the masks. I just finished Stone Temple. I'm probably gonna go for all the masks, but there's some of them that are really fucking tedious. So it's open to my temper, basically. I'm gonna see if I can do it, and then if not, I'll just beat the game and be done with it. Then play through Ocarina of Time on Master Quest version again, and then probably go back and play some more Pokemon. Because I do have X or Y that I have to beat, and I still need to beat Pokemon Moon. Still not even close to beating that. Still on the first fucking island. It's just such a childish game that I just don't like what they've done with Pokemon.
Oh, what did they do to it?
So they've made it. They really, really heavily hold your hand through a significant part of the game now, whereas they didn't used to before. But also on top of that, it's really childish now as opposed to before. Like, the old Pokemon games, like, used big words and shit like that. Like, it was accessible to people that were young and old. Well, not old. Like, I never saw like an 80-year-old person playing Pokemon, you know, Pokemon Red or whatever. But like, it never felt like it was childish necessarily. Like, they were kids games, but they were never childish.
It didn't feel like it was like acting like you were a kid.
Yeah, like they talk to you through your character like you're a child now. It's like, I hate it. I hate it. And it started in black and white, I think, to me, is when that started. And I did like black and white well enough. I liked, you know, like, it was a large game. There was a lot of diversity to it. There were a lot of changes that were really interesting. Now in, like, Sun and Moon, you don't have like 8 gyms anymore. You've got 4 islands, and then you just do a bunch of shit on the islands, and you take an island challenge, and then boom. You fight the thingy, and then you're done with that island, kinda.
That doesn't sound as fun to me.
But the islands are also massive. Like, there's so much to do on every island, and you've also got the bad team, you know, causing hell and shit like that, as they often do.
Right.
Oh! And Matthew said he tries to underlevel his Pokemon to give himself more of a challenge. Another thing that pissed me off too is the experience share. They put it back to the old, like, Generation 1 experience share. Well, you can turn it on and off, but if you have it in your inventory and it's on, it gives experience to every one of your Pokemon as opposed to just a held Pokemon. Which I liked the system of. You just have one Pokemon hold it, they get the experience. Because now, at all times in Pokemon Sun and Moon, your Pokemon are just overleveled. No matter what you do, your Pokemon are just way too strong if you have it. But if you don't do it, you spend like fucking 18 hours of your life grinding your Pokemon up.
Yeah.
So it's tedious. It's unnecessarily tedious. So I don't know. I feel like they went a lot of wrong ways with Pokemon. Ooh! Ooh!
Ooh, what?
Ooh!
We'll find out.
Candy?
Ooh.
Oh, evolving.
Whimsir is evolving. Woo! Your Whimsir evolved into Loudred. Look at that monstrosity.
I actually knew the evolution!
Yay! Was it this generation that he also has a third form, or did the third form?
Yeah, he has Explode.
I couldn't remember if Explode was in this generation, or did they added it later?
Yeah, it should be in this generation.
Okay, cool. Because I like Explode.
Considering this game is the only Pokemon game that I've played, and I remember seeing an Explode in it, so...
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Explode looks pretty cool, all things.
Yeah.
True, the experience share became so broken since X and Y, since it gives all your Pokemon experience. Yeah. Someone joined the chat called Team Plasma. No one was able to do this. Guess my gender and age from this. I like Pokemon, I love My Little Pony, and I love wearing skirts and dresses.
19.
Okay, that's the age. What gender?
I mean, no.
See, yeah, right.
Because, I mean, no.
I say it. Because
Yeah?
that's all the genders.
That's actually, it's pretty derogatory. You don't want to call someone it. It's a they.
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 Yeah.
It's the correct way of doing that.
Oh, just don't.
Like, you wouldn't have someone come up to you like, oh, it's talking to me. That's really fucking rude.
Oh, man.
That whole, like, there are people that identify as non-gender like, they don't follow the gender binary. That took me so long to get used to. And I'm fully accepting of that. Like, I fully believe that. Like, if you don't feel like you fit into the binary, if you're more of a spectrum kind of person, power to you. I give you my full love and support in, you know, identifying how you feel you should identify. I'm totally on board with that. But, you know, we're raised in that society of boy-girl, male-female. Always. Men and women. And that's so ingrained in our society. So I remember the first time, like, there was an encounter in my life where it's like, I never met the person directly, but I was friends with someone that interacted with them very frequently. And rewiring that whole system in my brain to go, okay, refer to them as they, them, as opposed to, you know, she, her. And it's like, it took me a while to kind of like rewire my brain into that situation. And now, like, I'm very glad that's happened, because whenever I do encounter someone in my life or someone else's life that is non-gender binary, I have no problem saying they, them. Like, that's so much easier for me to work with now. But it was such a weird thing for me to try to get my brain around.
Yeah. Like the they them is fine. It's just like they're. I've seen things with like other gender. Sorry. Other yeah, I'm like coughing. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm eating Cheez-Its. Maybe I should stop. But like I've seen things about like other like gender neutral pronouns. I'm like, is they and them not good enough? Like, do you need more words?
Morning sun. I have not seen this ability before.
Like
yeah.
ZE, I think was one of them.
Oh.
I don't know. Like it's.
I just like it's too German for me.
Yeah, it is very German. Yeah. I mean, but like ZE isn't, but it sounds like German because SIE is German.
Well, no, like, it's the way we make fun of Germans, like the horse is down the road kind of thing.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh.
Yeah. It's too like fake German accenty.
Yeah, that's where I'm like, oh shit, Magnemite. Fuck you, Magnemite. FFAF, for anyone that doesn't know what actually is going on in the stream, is family friendly as fuck.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. What are you, Jenna Marbles now?
I don't know. Is it bad that I don't know who that is?
No, it's probably fine that you don't know who that is, but that's something like... She's a really popular YouTuber.
Hell yeah.
And she goes, hell yeah! And
No, I don't think I know.
Really goddamn obnoxious. Obnoxious?
Oh,
Obnoxious.
But it's fine when I do it though.
No, but you just said it reminded me of Jenna Marbles, and I was just like,
I make it sound cool.
No, you do not.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Okay, see, like, you said it different that time. You're like, hell yeah. That's different. That's
I was
fine.
trying to make it sound cool.
That's hell. Yeah, like, that's fine. But when people are like, hell yeah, it's like, shut up. Stop talking. People annoy me really easily. I don't know if you can tell.
Welcome home, Ashley. I mean, welcome to the stream.
Welcome home.
Welcome home sounds weird, doesn't it?
Welcome home. Welcome home. It's a good song.
I mean, she said she just got home.
Always where your heart is, guys.
Man. Look.
Yeah.
I played World of Warcraft. One of my guildmates said, "Home is where your heart is." It was the best.
Was that Cena that said that?
No, actually.
No?
He might have said it. Yeah, I mean, he could have said it, but he wasn't the one that I heard it from.
Oh.
This was my before Cena days.
Oh, okay. Because I've heard that as well, as home is where the heart is.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's a thing.
Yeah.
So it's one of those wow things.
Yeah, I really like that. It's quite funny.
I know, it's great. I mean, because it's true.
Yeah, I miss that time of my life where I was so like involved in World of Warcraft, but I couldn't do it now if I wanted to. I have a life.
Oh. Just that game.
Just fucking. Just fucking. And like one came up on my Steam page, Terra, which is another like MMO.
Yeah, I've played it.
I played that one.
How is it?
Pretty good. The graphics are really good though.
Terra. That's the one you aim with your mouse, right? It's free to play.
Well, it's free to play. I know that.
Yeah, it's free to play, and it has like the combat system. You aim with your. It's like a third person. You aim with your mouse, and you use your abilities and stuff. It's not bad. We got into that game. My ex-girlfriend played it. And
is that the
then
girlfriend that you forget that you had
it's
a girlfriend?
the only girlfriend that I've had, yes.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
So like back in high school she played it because it was free. And so I started playing, and I'm like, okay, cool, this is a game. My computer was terrible at that time, and I had to set it to potato to kind of run it. But like
I did with WoW.
Yeah. But I mean, like it was fine, but like I didn't really get into it very much. For all I know, though, it could have been my ex.
I've never like okay. So back when I first started playing World of Warcraft, this was how old was I when I started playing World of Warcraft?
Oh, dude, careful.
It was like a little while after Cataclysm came out. Think Cryo, think. I want to say I was 20. I was either 19 or 20 when I, should I challenge these guys? He doesn't have a mouth. This guy's actually, oh my god, this guy's terrifying to look at. Holy shit. Just take a second and look at that face. Realize how terrifying his face actually is. Oh my god, look at him. He's like a potato man.
Oh man.
But he's got like sideburns too, so he's a potato man with sideburns, but no mouth. I don't have a mouth either. No one has mouths.
Was Captain's internet just acting up?
Oh yeah, he said he was having connectivity issues. Anyway. So yeah, like I got a laptop when I was like 19 or 20. I think I might have been 19. And I remember like it was a gaming laptop. I remember thinking like, how can I test out this new gaming laptop I got? Well, I'm like, okay, well I guess World of Warcraft would be a good way to test out the computer without buying a game because like you can play the demo for free. And I'm like, yeah, fuck it, you know, like it seems intense enough that it would be a good test for it. And then like that whole day was spent just playing vanilla World of Warcraft.
Yeah, dude.
And I was just like, I'm hooked. I'm like, I gotta play this more. And that was it. Like I played World of Warcraft pretty consistently for like a couple of years after that. Then intermittently.
Yeah, man. If you're the kind of person that likes the game, it hooks you.
Yeah.
Like when you first start playing.
That was the perfect time in my life to get into that because I wasn't working. You know, my father left. It was just kind of like me and my mom. I had all the time in the world and like all the space in the world to do whatever I wanted. So like, I got hooked onto it really heavily. So
dude, I started playing that game. Shit, I was in middle school.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Yeah, yeah.
Gambling.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, but.
Oh, you gotta.
I'm not gonna do some kind of Game Grumps level thing where I spend like 15-20 minutes just trying to gamble and win my money back.
This game, the gambling games here are so bad. They're so bad.
I am not doing it. But
yeah, no, dude.
Yeah.
That I was like, I guess I was 13 when I started playing it. Maybe 12. I honestly don't know. I forget how young I was, and it makes me like terrified, like because I'm like, was I that little kid online that just like nobody liked, and I just didn't realize it.
Oh, that was me in RuneScape.
I never played RuneScape.
I played that. I think I might have told the story before, but I made my RuneScape account like 2 months after that game came out, which was back in fucking 2001. So I made that account like, yeah, I was like 9 years old when that game came out. I made my account like a couple months later. I played that game from 9 up until like 15.
Dude.
And like I got super heavy into it when I was like 12. And like I was in a clan and all that. Like we had our own little territory, and we had our guild our clan raiding events. We went to the wilderness and did raiding shit. And just
yeah, I remember people talking about RuneScape, but I never actually got into it. Given I think I just didn't have a way to play it
Yeah.
either. Yeah.
I used my sister's computer.
Yeah.
It was that same computer that I fucked up really terribly with viruses because I started watching porn when I was like 11.
Oh no.
And like LimeWire was like the shit back then.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Yeah. So yeah, but I was that annoying little kid. It's like we had a forum, and I remember I found the forum a few years ago, and I was just like reading through old comments of mine and threads that I was involved in. I was just like, I was just a fucking little loser. Oh my god, it was so annoying. Volt says, yeah, I think we're all little squeakers that in our gaming lives. Yeah, basically.
And Ashley says to remember to save often, Cryo.
Yeah, I just saved not too long ago.
Yeah. Dude, I don't... So, like, a lot of the time when I was playing WoW, people would tell me that they did not know I was as young as I was at the time.
No, I believe that, because, like, even when you and I started talking, like, that was several years ago.
Yeah.
And I remember when I found out how old you were, I was just like, really?
Yeah.
Like, you have such a deep voice, dude.
Oh, thank you. Man, I worked hard for it, you know? It's like, man. Well, no, when did my voice start cracking? I guess... 8th grade? End of... No, I don't even know. Maybe 9th grade was when my voice started cracking.
Wow, Jesus.
Or 8, I have no idea.
Oh, but, like, what I was gonna say was about the World of Warcraft thing. So I got that gaming computer. I don't think you were around in those days. Shit, why do you use water gun? You weren't around in those days, I don't think, but Cena, I think, was. Where I had that computer. Why did I use mushroom? I'm an idiot. I got that computer specifically for gaming. Like, it was a gaming laptop, and like for the year it wasn't half bad and all. I got a good graphics card and all that. A month into having that computer, the graphics card fried.
Oh.
And so I was stuck with the Intel HD, the built-in graphics that don't use your graphics card. It's the most disappointing fucking thing in the world.
Oh man. Also, Matthew says, Cryo, you catch a new Pokemon on the new route.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that when I saw the graphs.
Okay.
I'm excited I can catch a new Pokemon.
Yeah.
Let's just hope it's not something I've already caught.
Yeah, I was making sure you're up, thinking about it.
I'm thinking about it, I got it on my mind.
I wasn't, so...
Gotta catch a new Pokemon. But yeah, I was so mad about that graphics card frying.
Yeah, dude.
Because like it would have been a great computer. Like I could have run like actual video games besides just World of Warcraft.
Yeah. Right.
But then nope. Graphics card goes and fries. Fucking shit out of luck.
Man.
And
that sucks.
I decided at that point like I'm never getting a gaming laptop ever again.
Yeah. Like honestly, a laptop. A gaming computer has to be a desktop.
Pretty much. Because yeah, laptops you can't do anything like the parts are all soldered to the motherboard.
Mm-hmm. You can't really replace things if one of them gets busted, or if you can try, but
yeah, you can try. But shit sucks. Shit sucks. I was thinking about like teaching myself how to remove that card from the motherboard and like try and solder on a new one, and I'm just like, what's probably gonna end up happening is I'm gonna electrocute myself and fry the computer. So I'm just like, not doing this.
Oh man, my brother's laptop, he had to like replace it, the heat sink.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, even that was like hard enough.
There's so many steps to like grounding the computer, grounding yourself.
Right.
Make sure your tools are all like up to snuff. All right.
Yeah, and then you have to hope that you do it right.
And then you have to hope you do it right, exactly. Because if you fuck up, you might have just like permanently wrecked the laptop.
Right.
I need Pokeballs.
Oh man.
I need Pokeballs. I need Pokeballs.
When do you get Fly in this game?
You get Fly at some point. I just don't remember when.
Oh yeah. You do get it at some point.
Yeah. Alright, 10 Great Balls should do the trick. Ashley says, what if you change stream nicknames? I feel like I wouldn't screw with stream nicknames too much. We have a thing in the Discord, if anyone in the chat is not currently part of the Discord, where if someone annoys me or does something stupid or says something noteworthy, I give them a new nickname.
Like almost every single live stream I'm in.
Yeah, I haven't the last time.
Yeah, not since he stopped doing it completely.
Yeah.
Like cold turkey.
Yeah, I haven't done it in a while.
What is that?
I didn't want to catch a fucking Surskit.
Is that your new Pokemon?
Yeah, but it's not.
If you don't kill it.
I didn't kill it. I'm catching it, but it's gonna go right in the box.
Surskit.
Why did it have to be a Surskit?
Oh man.
It's one of the most useless Pokemon in this generation.
The hell can it be useful? I'm trying to see. It's a water bug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Masquerain is shit. That is a useless Pokemon.
You didn't
Ability.
nickname it.
It's because it's going right in the box.
Yeah,
didn't
but
even
still,
bother.
you said
Yeah,
that every single Pokemon has to be named.
You're right. You're right. I apologize.
Jeez.
You're right. I'm very sorry,
So,
everyone. I didn't nickname it.
If it's raining, his speed is doubled.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Has swift swim.
Yeah.
How bad are its stats?
They're really low. It's a bug
Base
Pokemon.
stats. Oh man. 30 attack. Base stats is 30 attack. 50 special attack. 65 speed. That's his highest.
Yeah. It's got low health pool.
Yeah, 40 health base.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not very good, huh?
No, it's
32 defense.
such a shit Pokemon.
Oh man.
Let's name it now.
Is
Okay,
it-
chat. You can retroactively name the fucking thing. The Surskit. Be my guest. Give you for full permission.
What about Masquerain?
Name it Masquerain. Just name it after its evolved form.
Well, no,
you're
I'm looking at it.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
looking at Masquerain's stats.
Yeah, I'm like, what about? Is it good at all? It has Intimidate apparently.
Yeah, well, it's got the big stupid eyes.
Yeah, intimidating eyes.
Okay, so here's a funny thing. Geodude wants to learn self-destruct.
Not in the Nuzlocke, he doesn't.
Not in a Nuzlocke. Nope. Absolutely not. Not learning self-destruct. 100%. Skipper.
Oh,
Surskit. Surskit. I like Surskit.
Surskit. Alright,
Skipper's
those are good.
I like Skipper. I like Skipper too. Name
Yeah,
it
they're both
Disappointment. Power Reline's got the right idea. Disappointed.
Oh man.
That's fucking awesome.
Man. It's bad.
Yeah, they're not good. I don't regret putting it in the box immediately.
Yeah. What learns it? Let's see.
It mostly learns just like water and shitty bug moves. Like it learns
Well, I
water
mean
gun
that would make sense. It's water and bug.
yeah.
Uh,
Well, yeah. See, yeah.
yeah. Let's see. Generation 3 by leveling up. Level 1 it has Bubble.
Sweet.
It learns Quick Attack at 7. Learns Sweet Scent at 13.
Sweet.
Water Sport at 19.
Okay.
Bubble Beam at 25. Agility at 31. What does it evolve?
Probably like
J-
fucking 16 or some shit.
Agility at 31, Mist at 37, and Haze also at 37.
That's weird. learns 2 moves at 1 level.
Yeah. Yeah. According to this, yeah. Now, when does it? I'm not a pro at navigating. Oh, it evolves at 22.
Oh, okay. Still pretty low, but...
Masquerade. It's learn set. Trajectory. So at 22 is what I said, I think.
Yeah.
So at 26, the Masquerade would learn Gust. At 33, it learns Scary Face. At 40, it learns Stun Spore. 47 learns Silver Wind. And 53, it learns Whirlwind. Yeah. Yeah.
Just you listing off the entire moveset for Pokemon.
You're welcome.
Vix, what are you up to? What are you up to, Vix? What are you doing over there?
My boyfriend came down. I asked him to make me mashed potatoes, and he said no.
I mean...
Alright then.
We have the instant packages, it's so easy, but he's like, no, it's too difficult.
If it's so easy.
Hey,
But I'm also sitting here, reading the chat.
Reading chat's probably better than reading Pokemon's moves. For a Pokemon that's not even gonna be used.
Soul's here too.
Hey, Undersoul, yeah! Why does Whimsir... Why does Loudred have the Wi-Fi signal on his back?
You know? I mean, he could have good reception.
His ears just give him perfect, like, 4G.
Yeah.
Or LTE. Oh, he's got LTE ears. Nailed it.
No having to pay for internet anymore. Yes!
Just stick him on top of my TV. Oh, god damn. I'm hungry. Although I'm usually hungry, so...
I don't know why Soul is apologizing about not joining, like, only being in the chat now. Like, what?
I feel like Soul does that all the time. It's like, oh, I'm sorry I haven't been here the last, like, hour. It's like, dude! Dude!
Sorry, I wasn't here and you started. Stop apologizing.
It's cool, dude. We're all here. It's alright. Everything's fine.
Man.
You're all good, buddy.
You didn't even have to show up at all, so like just...
Yeah, like like we're wasting your time, not the other way around.
Yeah, that's right.
There's a gym here. I guess I should compete in. What gym is this?
Mauville?
Mauville, Watson, electric type.
Yeah, Watson would be electric.
Yeah. Okay.
Which you got a water ground, so
well, that's
like...
exactly what I was thinking. Like, this is like the rare situation where the water starter is the perfect one.
Yeah.
The only problem is like Magnemites in this place are a pain.
He might have Voltorbs that... do Voltorbs explode in this, probably? I want to be careful for that. I don't know.
That's a really good point. It's basically be Geodude and Marshtomp that are the MVPs for this gym.
Yeah, if you go against somebody that could explode, I guess Geodude it.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Yeah. Or Geogal, right? Yeah.
Geogal and Wet Boy.
Oh man.
I hate Sonic Boom. I hate that attack.
Oh yeah.
It's such a pain in the ass at low levels. Because no matter what, it's a 20 damage hit.
Yeah.
When you only got like 25 health, it fucking sucks balls.
Oh. Ashley says, if Vix was a Pokemon, what type would she be? Undersoul says ice.
Should be a dark type.
Dark?
Should be a dark type.
I can see that.
Yeah?
Besides, if anyone's an ice type, it's Cryo.
Yeah, I mean, that's like too easy though.
Yeah.
Everyone's all like, oh, Vix is totally ice thing. And I'm like, where do you get ice at all?
I think
anything about me.
I think Vix could be a dark fairy.
Dark fairy. Alright. Actually, I was just gonna say, Vix should be a ghost type, Evil, you.
I was about to say Ghost.
Yeah.
I was gonna say if Cryo keeps insulting her, she might be a ghost type.
She just dies.
Yeah, you just kill her with your
She'll
insults.
be a ghost type. Evil, you'd be a dark type.
Yeah.
I'm obviously an ice type. Tear is a fire type. Whiskey is a... Whiskey's a something or other.
I don't know, man. I don't really know whiskey, so.
I don't even know what whiskey would be. Alright, chat, help me out here. What type of Pokemon would whiskey be? Trick would be... I don't know what Trick would be either. Trick I feel like would be a normal type.
Normal.
Jank would be a... Whiskey would be grass. No, but like she doesn't have like earth power, she's just a cat.
Hell tear, says Ashley.
Hell tear. Yeah, no, Whiskey wouldn't be a grass type. Just because she's green doesn't make her grass. Or no, Trick could be psychic because he's like got magic and shit, and then Whiskey could be normal type. Jank would be steel type. Yep, that's accurate.
Wait, what would Trick be?
Or psychic.
Oh.
I
Okay.
said I would be Absol if I was.
Yeah, if you were dark.
Oh, she
I
wasn't
mean-
saying hell tear. She was saying hello tear.
I know. I know. I
do
said it before she did the correction.
Yeah, I didn't notice that until just now. Hey, Tara, how's it going? Tara, we're deciding what types of Pokemon for her combo would be. But cats are in grass. Trick could be Physic Fairy.
I assume psychic, but physic is funner. It's funnier.
Yeah, he's a Physics Fairy.
A physics fairy, yeah.
That is the best character I've ever heard of, the Physics Fairy. Oh my dear god.
Oh, careful.
Oh my god. I really want that to be a thing, like some kind of like cartoon or something like that. You have the Physics Fairy.
Physics fairy.
Holy shit.
Man.
What would the Physics Fairy do? What are the Physics Fairy's powers?
It can fly without wings.
Okay. Sure. Like, what else? Like, I can imagine, like, she'd flip gravity on people.
Physics fairy.
Mix, help
A
us out
doctor?
I
here. The Physic Fairy. Oh, well, Physic. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair, too. Gravity manipulation.
Yeah.
Create black holes and shit. When does Geodude evolve? 26 or 24?
Gonna.
I want to say it's 24, but I might be wrong. Kinetic energy manipulation. I had trouble saying energy for a second.
I've been having trouble saying words, so.
Yeah, today's not my my best day for speech.
It looks like it evolves into Graveler at level 25.
25. What did I say? 24 or 26?
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Stupid.
So.
Trap people in another dimension. We don't know that there's other dimensions yet, so the Physics Fairy would not be able to do that. Duh. Physics Fairy. I don't know why I find that so funny.
I don't know. I found it humorous, but not that humorous.
Oh shit, I want to go to the Pokemon Center before I do anything else. Oh boy.
It's been about 30 minutes since our last save, if you want to save after you heal everybody. I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's probably a good idea. Just in case. Saving, don't Cryo, save the game. Alright. Let's go take out another gym leader. Almost said another boss. I guess kind of. Kind of a boss fight.
No, gym leader?
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of like what this game has for boss fights.
Yeah. Like, this game's basically boss fight simulator. Ashley said my bird's butt is in my face. Okay. It's an interesting story there, Ashley.
Yeah.
Fucking Sonic Boom! My god. Terrible video game and also really annoying fucking move.
Nice.
So annoying. And I don't think it can miss either. I hate you, Watson. Bastard. Fucking constantly. Sonic Boom and then... asshole butt.
Do you have any potions?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, Matthew asked you too.
I have something better than a potion. I was given... where are they? Soda Pop.
Okay. I'm glad to have soda pops.
Soda Pop.
Because you got down to 9 HP.
Yeah,
so.
I was planning that out pretty good.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, I guess with Sonic Boom you can.
Yeah.
Since it always does 20 damage.
That was the plan, man.
Yeah. So you actually had enough to precisely heal 3 Sonic Booms.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
Alright, we have a Voltorb now. I'm going to Geogal no matter what. Just in case he uses self-destruct, but I don't anticipate that he would.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm pretty sure.
Better
like,
safe than sorry.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Fucking Sonic Boom, dude. Ashley says, Cryo, tell us a funny story. I think Vic should tell us a funny story first while I'm doing this.
For all Vix's funny stories, like, turn sad.
Yeah, that makes it even funnier.
Oh, does it? Okay. Yeah.
Funny story?
Yeah,
Sure.
funny story.
Yeah, tell a funny story.
Shit,
I don't know.
Actually a problem.
This is like being put on the spot here.
You don't just have a stash of funny stories to tell? Like normal people?
I wasn't really a popular person, so like, I just kind of stayed at home and really didn't talk to anyone.
I mean, yeah, that's me too.
So like...
So you guys don't have any funny stories whatsoever?
I'm not funny.
What's happened in your life?
This is like taking a kid to a candy store and saying, you can only have one, and they're just standing there like,
Going to McDonald's and, can I get listen, Ashley, I'm not the one that starts the stories with, this one time I joined a YouTube channel. That's a Trick's thing. It's a Trick's joke.
It's Trick's joke, but it's funny. It is a funny story.
It's funny.
I can say this one time my friend joined a YouTube channel.
It's not a very good story. It's not that interesting.
No.
Like, I know a guy that's on a YouTube channel. It's like, alright.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
This is the most interesting thing that's ever happened to me.
You really need to work on your life, dude.
I know.
What story could I tell that I haven't, that is appropriate to tell, and that also I haven't told in an episode or something like that? Bloody hell.
Put on the spot. Now see, if it gradually goes into the conversation, then we can tell all those stupid funny stories, because then we're like, oh yeah, I remember this!
Well, Tara's insistent that apparently you have lots of funny stories.
But you think I could think of any of them at this minute?
Well, that's fair.
Is it Roria or Rory? I guess it's Roria. I don't know.
We already went over this.
Well, yeah, that wasn't listening. Obviously.
Yeah, I could change the
says-
description, but I'm also I could stop for 30 seconds and have everyone stare at the blank screen where I'm doing nothing for 30 seconds, or I could just leave it until after the fucking stream's over.
Well, there you go.
Well,
Man.
it's like I know that the captain's not here. I'm aware.
Are you sure?
You know. I'm trying to think of. I haven't had like that many interesting stories myself. Like I'm not a very interesting person by nature.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I'm not interesting. Cryo's not interesting.
Funny, but
I'm
not interesting.
I'm not funny. Cryo.
Jessica's
Hi.
here. Hi, Jessica. We're gonna teach you all about Pokemon.
I can start listing movesets then.
Oh god, no, let's not do that again.
Teaching you about the Pokemons.
Where the fuck do I get Rock Smash? You get it here, don't you? Can I get a... I'm pretty sure you get Rock Smash in this town, and I have to get it soon, because I can't progress without it. Ah, shit. Okay, so Jessica, Pokemon is a game where you capture animals into confined little spaces and then you force them to fight one another for your enjoyment and financial gain. It's basically the gist of Pokemon. Yeah.
It says it's in Marvel City, which is where.
I was. That's not where.
Where?
Was where somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jessica, like, Pokemon's actually really fucked up, and the only way you can get new Pokemon is to beat the shit out of a Pokemon that you just stumble across until it's weak enough to fit into your tiny, confined little ball space.
Alright.
So, that's Pokemon in a nutshell.
There you go. Now you know.
The more you know.
Where in Marvel is the thing?
See, here's the thing, is I do have lots of stories, but most of them are not appropriate to tell. I really don't want to go there. Either,
yeah,
like,
I believe it.
either because like they're just not appropriate, or because like it's a friend of mine, and I just don't want that, like, you know, being a thing. Oh, so Jessica's joined in. Darklink's now here as well. Hey guys, I've already said hi to Jessica, but you know. Hello again, Jessica. Just cause.
Just cuz.
Just cuz. Do I get my bicycle now or later? Is it great to have a bicycle? Yeah, oh, I get it now.
Yeah, it's in there, yeah.
Bicycle, bicycle. I want to.
Cryo, you never said hi to Ashley.
I did say hi to Ashley.
She says you didn't.
She's wrong. Said it forever ago when she first fucking joined the stream.
I cannot believe you never said hi to Ashley.
I can. I'm busy playing Pokemon here. Shit's going on. I'm busy. All right. If I didn't say hi, well, suck it. That's what I got to say about that.
Oh man.
Just kidding.
Apparently, you get Rock Smash.
I just got Rock Smash.
You just got it. I'm not watching the stream, so I was looking up where to get it, and you're getting it. That's great.
Like, alright, I got it. Oh, Tara can
Awesome.
Rock Smash too. Yay, Tara. Way to go, Tara. You're being useful. Thank you, Tara.
Wow.
Let me get rid of Tail Whip.
Cryo was turning Tear into an HM slave.
Tear is my slave.
Okay, I got a question.
Okay.
What is something that is popular now that annoys you?
Many, many, many things.
Most popular things annoy me.
Like, music sucks these days.
Yeah.
What's really popular right now? Oh, fucking, like, I don't know, like, there's the whole 50 Shades of Grey shit, and, like, I could just go into fucking rants about how much I hate shit these days.
Ashley says, I said FFAF, and you never said hello or hi, you just said, if anyone doesn't know what Ashley is going on about, she's saying family friendly as fuck.
Oh, yeah,
so
no.
you never said hi.
She's right, I didn't say hi.
How dare you?
Yeah, alright. Fair point. I'll concede. This one time. Bowery Line says, rap, I'm right there with you, except, like, there's the occasional rapper that I do like Classified's pretty decent. He's a Canadian rapper that makes, like, actually decent rap music. It's got, like, good morals and all that shit. Other than that, what else is really popular now that Jessica said, what's something that's really popular right now that you're secretly into?
Yeah.
It wouldn't be a secret if I told you.
Oh.
I have like, everyone has guilty pleasures, especially when it comes to music. Music's always like the thing that girls like, what's your guilty pleasure in music?
Yeah, like Britney Spears music.
Yeah, mine's Lady Gaga. I'm willing to admit it. I
mean, it's fine.
Yeah. I think her music's pretty crappy, but fully capable of listening to it at any given time. Cause it's like, all right, cool. I fucking put on some Alejandro and I'm right there.
Oh man.
It's just a stupid song. It doesn't make any goddamn sense, but it's so goddamn catchy. I feel like 21 Pilots is another thing. Like, that's one I hate, and I hate how popular it is, and I also hate their music. Because they're like a new age The Used in a messed up way, I feel.
Who?
The Used.
Who?
They were an emo band back around like MCR's time as well.
Oh. Okay.
And like they were just like super emo, and then like there's another emo band that I can't think of the name of that was like that always drove me nuts. Something like Wuthering Heights is the book. What's the name of that band? Super emo band. Like super emo. Whatever.
I don't know.
I didn't like emo music except for MCR.
I was never into any of the emo stuff.
MCR was like really catchy, but that was about it. But then they broke up several years later. Just get off my back. Actually, I did qualify by saying except for MCR.
He did say except. He did distinguish MCR as an exception.
Also, I'll also say this. Danger Days is not an emo album, and it is also their best album. It was a radical departure for their style of music. It was a shame they actually broke up after Danger Days. So I was like, for me, like they hit like they weren't just emo music anymore; they were like rock music, and they told like really interesting stories. And then, you know, Chugaboom is kind of emo. What the fuck is a Chugaboom?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
What is a Chugaboom?
Chugaboom. Reminds me of the song from The Mask.
It is a band. I'm looking it up right now.
Well, yeah, I kind of gathered it was a band.
I just assumed Ashley would tell us. And I also kind of were talking about bands, so.
Also, like, we were talking about bands and also emo bands. Like, yeah, I assume she wasn't just like Chugaboom is kind of emo. It's not a person she goes to high school with or something like that, or school with. It's just it's gonna be
Most likely.
Chumbawamba. Tear said Chumbawamba.
Princess
Chumbawamba is
Cryo.
not emo. And also, who the hell has actually thought of Chumbawamba in the last like 10 years?
I don't even know what
Tear.
that is.
I don't know what a Chumbawamba is.
I get knocked down, but I get up again. That one. That's
Oh.
Chumbawamba.
Still don't know it.
I didn't know that.
Is that a Canadian thing?
No. It was like a massively popular song, like
Huh.
in the 90s and early 2000s.
Oh. Well, I was...
Massively popular song.
I do in fact know the song.
I wasn't very old then.
No, but like it's like that's a really heavy, like really heavy pop culture song.
Still don't... yeah, well, that's cool.
He drinks a whiskey.
See,
Drinks a cider.
questions
Drinks a vodka.
about, like, what popular thing do you hate or what popular thing do you secretly like? I can't answer those
hold
because
on.
that requires me to know popular things.
Jessica J said, ask Tara about homemade music videos to tub thumping. Tara, you want to elucidate? I need to know about this right now.
Please.
What, Tara, what is Jessica talking about? And also,
it like-
do the videos still exist? Because, my god, I need to see them.
Is it like someone going to a bathtub and just thumping it to music?
Tub thumping is the name of that song. That I get knocked
Tub
down,
thumping
I get
is-
up again,
so it's a
I get knocked
homemade-
down.
It's a homemade music video to that song.
Tara's,
Oh.
Tara's either taking a while to respond or he's not going to out of
I
embarrassment.
feel like he might just not. He might just not.
That's disappointing. Tara, you're disappointing me. Don't disappoint Cryo.
I mean, what are you gonna do?
He's got to tell me about the tub thumping homemade music video.
What are you gonna do if he disappoints you?
Oh, I haven't thought that out yet, but it'll be a cruel and unusual punishment.
Uh-huh.
Okay, this is random, but what the heck is a techno Viking? What?
I've heard that term before.
Oh, is that like... Isn't there like music based on that kind of thing?
I thought it was. I thought it might have been like a genre or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because like there's all those like Norwegian like death metal bands which like tell stories of like Vikings and Thor and shit like that. Oh.
Huh.
Like I'm trying to think. What's that? There's a band a friend of mine used to listen to that was like that exact same kind of genre. But I guess it'd be the same thing, but like techno. That would be my best guess.
Oh man.
So Tara said, as a child, me and my sibling made homemade videos to the Chumbawamba song Tub Thumping. We filmed it in the bathroom and it featured us lip syncing to the song. We were jumping out of the tub and skipping the CD we were playing it on. Tara, please tell me these videos still exist. Oh, that's fucking phenomenal.
Oh man.
Yeah, Techno Vikings. What the hell? Darklink the Warrior asks, does anyone know the Doors? Yes, of course I know the Doors. Quite like the Doors.
I don't.
They did Riders on the Storm. Actually, they have a lot of really popular songs. But Evil, like, here's the thing. I say a lot of things that you go, I don't know.
Yeah, man. I don't know a lot. So.
I don't know a lot.
Yeah. Just saying.
Tara said a line of the song goes pissing the night away, to which we panned over to my brother pretending to pee in the toilet. That's really funny.
And
The song refers to like getting excessively drunk. And that's what they mean by pissing the night away. It's by being really drunk, not urinating the night away.
oh man.
That's fucking awesome. Riders of the Storm was like one of the biggest songs the Doors ever did. And I remember, I don't know if either of you two have played it, but there was Need for Speed Underground 2 in the Need for Speed series. You say, Vix? Yes?
No.
Oh.
I've never played any.
I assume you haven't either, Evil.
It's like, I don't know what. Probably not.
Okay. There was
I was reading the
Need for
chat.
Speed series called Underground 2. It's the sequel to Underground. And they had a soundtrack. And one of the songs on the soundtrack was a Snoop Dogg cover of the Doors song, Riders of the Storm. And it was actually a really damn good cover of that song. I was quite surprised.
Yeah, it looks like Idiotic Gamer joined the chat. Yeah, Whiskey's not here in the chat or in the stream either, but yeah.
So yeah. So to this day, the only Snoop Dogg song I like is his cover of Riders of the Storm. Fun story.
Huh. Man, I don't know music. I mean, I listen to music, but like I don't listen to any of the popular music.
What do you listen to, Evil?
I don't know, man. Like just let's see. Let me just open Spotify and just look at one of the artists that are in my playlist. Let's see.
I'm genuinely curious now.
I mean, it's. I don't even. I don't know. Let's see. If it loads.
If it loads.
But, well, like Spotify's open, but like there they are. Okay, so. Can I like see the entire song, please? There we go. Alright, so this there's an artist through Juniper Vale. There's a couple songs from that artist that I listen to.
Okay.
Yeah, one of the songs is Bird Song, and another is Will I Find My Home.
Okay.
Pentatonics. I listen to Pentatonics.
Sure. Okay.
Who's this? I don't know who these people are, but this one's Jax Jones. The name of the song is Bereave. It's by Jax Jones and Ina Roldson. Roldson. I don't know.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah, dude, my music is just everywhere. One artist is the Arcadian Wild. They're pretty good. Oh, here's a song by Demi Lovato. There's that. I think I skip it whenever it comes on, so I should just take it out of here. Oh, there's Church by Fall Out Boy. That's in there.
Ashley asked Cryo, what's your favorite instrument? I played drums in school. So I guess drums.
But like, what do you have an instrument that you like prefer the sound of?
I'm really specific with my music. I like drums to me are like really important. So I guess it's the drums, but also, you know, like I like bands being like 3 to 5 people with at least like 3 to 4 of them having instruments. Like I prefer the band composition to be a guitarist, a bassist, and a drummer, and then a lead singer, and then if you need it, you also have a rhythm guitarist. I don't like I wouldn't say I don't like bands that use keyboards, because there's lots of bands that do use instruments but also use keyboards, like the Killers. Like I've said on record how much I love the Killers.
Right.
They use a lot of keyboards, especially if you listen to their earlier albums. Like there's a lot of keyboard work in those songs. But they also use instruments, and you can hear the instruments in their music, so that kind of speaks a lot to me. As long as there's like instruments in my music, I'm happy. If there's no instruments, then I probably won't like it.
Yeah, I understand that.
Also, what kind of band is Gorillaz or Blur? Blur is a rock band.
What kind of band is Gorillaz?
That I have no bloody clue.
It's kind of. they're a band. I don't know. I don't know what genre
Yeah,
Gorillaz is.
Gorillaz is like they're really weird, and
Yeah.
but like most people like at least one Gorillaz song.
Right. Yeah.
They're kind of like Black Eyed Peas in a way. What were you gonna say, Vix?
I was agreeing.
She said true.
True.
Like the Danger Days album's actually really good, and almost every song off that album is pretty solid.
I was also gonna say that one of my favorite instruments is a kalimba.
Bless you.
No, kalimba.
No.
Oh.
It sounds basically like a music box.
Oh, I think I see. Huh.
God damn it.
Okay,
Hit the sound.
I see. My favorite instrument is the cello.
Okay.
Yeah,
I remember, you like Lindsey Sterling.
I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do too.
I remember,
Although
oh.
I like Lindsey Sterling, but like I was like watching a lot of her videos, and I'm like, a lot of these are sounding very, very similar to each other.
Okay.
But
I mean,
but I do like Lindsey Sterling.
yeah, because I remember, you, Cena, and I had a really long conversation about Lindsey Sterling once.
We did.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh no, it wasn't you. That was Soul. Other Soul.
Ah.
Soul used to be a
yeah.
friend of ours.
Not Undersoul. There's
Not
another
Undersoul.
soul that. Yeah.
Yeah. Undersoul's cool. This other
Yes.
soul is not.
Chair says that the best instrument is a didgeridoo.
No, tear.
Didgeridoo.
That reminds me.
Don't.
Do you not have antidotes?
No, I do not apparently.
Oh man.
Lindsey Sterling's coming to Toronto at some point, and I can't remember who she's coming with, but I was like, oh, that's kind of interesting. I just saw the word Rent, and now I really want to watch Rent.
Huh.
Such a good movie. It's been a long time since I've seen Rent. There was a
Wait,
point in
what
my
are you
life.
drinking?
Huh?
No.
Oh.
Idiotic Gamer says right now I actually play the trumpet. We're renting mine, but we have to pay $13,000 every month.
I somehow doubt that's accurate.
I think you're getting ripped off if that's what you're paying.
Or like you forgot, you know, a comma or a decimal somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Theremin. Jessica, the theremin is obviously the superior weird instrument. There's nothing that beats the theremin in terms of obscure instruments. Just because of how heavily involved it was in old sci-fi themes.
Yeah, theremin. Glass harmonica is pretty good.
What?
What? Glass harmonica.
What? It's a thing?
Yeah, the glass harmonica. It's an instrument.
It's a thing? What?
Yeah, it's a thing.
I'm very confused.
Benjamin Franklin invented it, I believe.
Who?
An important American person. You know.
That's why we know them.
Yeah, an important United Station.
The United States.
Well, I mean, you're in North America too, so it's kind of weird that we can say I'm an American,
You're an
even though Canadians are also Americans, aren't they?
No.
Technically, you're in North America.
Yeah, that doesn't make us American.
I mean,
God, no.
only because we call ourselves American does it not make you Americans.
We're
That's
not.
the only reason.
See, the thing is, a demonym is basically a nickname. and America's gone, America's ours. So we're like, you can have it. You can have that. That's all yours, my friend. We'll stay over here and be Canadians. Thank you.
God.
Don't call us Canadians. I'm very sure if we had a way to, we would separate. Like, if we had a way, we would just fucking bomb the entire border and just separate.
Oh, shit.
Especially right now. And I'm pretty sure fucking, like, California would do the exact same thing. Like, no, I'm out of here. It'd be like the end of the world, where like fucking California, Hawaii go hang, or California, Alaska go hanging with Hawaii.
Dude, stop, you're killing me.
God damn.
Oh man.
I don't know why. But,
Canada will always share a fucking continent with the United States.
It's the most shameful part about our continent is
Oh,
the majority of the
God.
continent. Well, I guess I shouldn't say that. We are actually we are the
Yeah.
part of the continent, but still,
Oh man.
it's just
Guess I never realized how much you hated my country, Cryo. Damn.
I hate everything that's like.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
Mainstream about your
you hate Americans.
I hate your.
That's what I'm hearing.
I don't hate American. I don't hate Americans. I hate America. And I hate
Alright.
Americans.
I get it. I can get
They're
that.
two very different things. You're American, you're fine. You're not
Yeah.
American. And you're just like, that's why I'm very happy for you.
Yeah, I get it. I understand that.
So the other day, I think it was, just opened my music app. The other day I got home from work, and I spent like an hour and a half reading like the synopsis on every U.S. president since fucking the second one. And I remember getting to the end and like getting to Donald Trump's Wikipedia entry and just reading about it. Like, so go to the Wikipedia pages and then just follow it through for all the presidents. It lists all their accomplishments and all the amazing things they did, or all the controversies and.
You know more than I do.
Well, and also like at most of the president's pages said like historians have ranked this president as favorable or one of the worst presidents of all time, blah blah blah. And
Oh shit.
basically Donald Trump's entry for his Wikipedia page is basically just like it's rife, just absolutely rife with controversy, and that's all that's ever been said.
Well, yeah.
It's like,
yeah.
you know what you're doing real well there, buddy. Fucking moron.
Yeah, I mean it's all controversy.
Got a fucking orange with a comb over for your president.
He's a Cheeto.
He's a Cheeto, yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, the day that he was elected, I'm like, wow, it's weird now, it's President Trump. I don't know how I feel about saying that.
It should be immediate disgust and revulsion.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm like, I don't know, man. This is, cool.
What
Great.
sucks is I do know people that voted for him, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
terrible people. I'm not racist, I just like his ideologies better. Yeah. Cryo, what is your opinion on people who are racist to their own nationality? Racism is racism.
Yeah,
Bad whether...
nationalist.
What?
Like,
Oh.
I guess you could be a nationalist. I don't
Well, I mean, like...
know. Like an American
It's
saying
also
I
not
hate
racism,
Americans.
yeah, it's also not racism if you hate Americans, because, like, America isn't a race. Americans aren't a race of people.
Yeah,
They're... You know,
it is prejudice.
Machop! I can get a Machop!
Oh,
I'd have two Pokemon that I can't get past the second fucking evolution for. God damn it. I don't know. Shit's messed up, man. If you're in a country and you hate your country, the second you're able to, you should get the fuck out of there. That's basically the gist of it.
yeah,
Although it's not really that simple these days.
it's not.
Because, after Trump was elected, I know quite a few Americans are like, I really want to move to Canada, like right now. Unfortunately, it's just not that easy. You can't just up and move to Canada.
Right.
Moving
I mean,
somewhere
yeah, like moving, like even within the same state can be a bit.
Yeah.
You know, moving cross states is a bit more.
Well, what's funny is like, I also know people that will also kind of disagree with you in a large way.
Well, it depends on if you're used to it too. Like,
yeah, like I have a friend who like is the kind of person where if she wanted to move, she's gone. See you later.
Right, and like
no. I'm guessing fuck.
You didn't name it again, did you?
I didn't name it. Too busy chatting.
Oh man.
I'm really bad at this, man. But she's the kind of person like if she wanted to just be up and gone, she's just gone. Like she's just living somewhere else now, and she'll just find a way.
Yeah, I think there are people like that, and like if you start doing that, you know, and start moving often, then it's easier to move.
Well,
especially if you're planning, like if you know that if you're the type of person that would do it, then you probably don't have a whole lot of things anyway.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, like she moved frequently as a child.
Yeah.
Like.
Right.
I haven't got the details from her in a long time. Like it's been a long while since I've heard the story, but she's lived in like a fuck ton of different states.
Yeah. Yeah, and if you're gonna move a whole lot, or if you've had to move a whole lot, you start keeping less and less things.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, if you're in one place for a long time, you just keep getting more things, and then suddenly, if you have to move, you gotta either get rid of a lot of them, or try and figure out a way to take them all with you.
Pretty much, yeah. Now, what's funny is, like, now, she's been in the same place for such a long time. She's got a house, and it's just filled with shit. So it's like, it's really funny that she's kind of switched her lifestyle so much from being moved all the damn time.
Yeah, to her now, like, she couldn't if she wanted to.
Yeah, well, I mean, if she really wanted to, she still just would.
Yeah.
And just let her grandparents or something like that take care of everything for her, I guess. I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
know her life that well anymore.
Are we gonna name the Machop? What are we got?
Well, yeah, I'm gonna let the chat name the Machop.
Okay.
Because I'm not gonna use it now that I haven't named it. And I was huh?
Cryo and Sakura are the two names.
Why Sakura?
Oh.
That's just what they were saying. Yeah, I actually said let's name it Cryo, and Matthew said or maybe Sakura, or Sakura. Let's name it Trump, because Cryo was so distracted by the Cheetos he forgot to name him. Oh man.
God damn it.
Name
So
it
bad.
Chester.
Chester, I like Chester. Wait, was it a boy or a girl? I wasn't paying attention.
I don't know.
I wasn't paying attention to that much.
I could technically rewind it.
You could.
See,
Yes, you could. You can
if I
rewind up to 4
cared
hours.
enough. It's just
Which,
hard.
it's been 3 hours now.
Yeah, it was a female.
It was a female? Oh, we can't name it Chester.
Yeah.
Let's go with Sakura. Or Sakura. Imagine your pronunciation of that would be different depending on which anime you learned that name from.
Right?
Because I was thinking Sakura because of,
Me too. But the next Sakura is like an actual thing.
Huh.
I believe.
Cryo because I think of Machop as a ninja and I think of Cryo as a ninja.
Apparently you're a ninja.
I don't think of Machop as a ninja.
He's not a ninja, he's like,
No.
like a bodybuilder.
Yeah. He's a fighter.
He's a fighter.
Yeah.
I'm not a ninja either, like I am not that in shape.
He just has a black belt.
I do have a black belt. And I'm quite I'm flexible and nimble for my size, but also at the same time, I am not nimble and flexible anymore for somebody that has a goddamn black belt.
Oh yeah.
Like I am grossly out of shape. I shouldn't say grossly, but...
Yeah, I don't think you're grossly.
No.
Given.
I can still kick above my head.
Yeah, it's definitely not grossly out of shape.
It fucking hurts to do. Like...
Yeah, but I couldn't do it.
Yeah, it's like not really all that hard.
So, I mean... Yeah.
I need to get back into shape. I'm glad summer's coming up because I can start.
Why would you need to kick behind your head?
Not what? Like above my head, not behind my head.
Oh, what? Okay.
I can kick above my head, like I can kick a height that is higher than my head level.
Yeah, I still can't. I couldn't do that.
No, it's actually really difficult to do.
Yeah. Oh.
He thought of the name because of the Naruto character Sakura, which punches things a lot, and it's usually Naruto that she punches.
And she goes, shut up!
What was that even? What did she say?
You can rewind it later. You'll hear it. You watch these streams again. Yeah, I was like started off strong and then just regretted it instantly. And
yeah,
so
like, I heard. That's exactly why I called it. Like, I heard the just the like, oh, what did I just do?
Yeah, what have I done? Oh, which bike did you get?
Mach.
Yes, good.
That's the best bike.
Yes, it's terrible to control, but
it is terrible to control, but it goes fast as balls. So.
Yeah.
No, I have the same kind of thing that you do for the most part, where if I catch myself doing something embarrassing, like I kind of you taper off and you're just kind of like...
Yeah, and it makes it worse too, doesn't it?
It does. Like, if you just stick to it, it's like, okay, that was funny.
Yeah.
If you taper off, you're immediately like, oh wait, they know you're uncomfortable. You've given them a sign of weakness. They're now...
Well, I'm constantly uncomfortable, so...
That's fair enough, too.
Yeah, I mean, like, if you looked at me, you go, like, that guy does not look like he wants to be here, and that doesn't change anywhere I go, so...
Fair enough, I guess. I just look angry all the time, like...
I believe it, you sound angry a lot of the time.
Yeah, well, yeah. I am a grumpy bastard, so...
Yeah,
but
you have confirmed.
Yeah. Like, I have resting angry face, resting bitch face, I guess. If I'm walking around in public, I look angry. Like, just leave, like, don't touch me. Just don't talk to me. Leave me the fuck alone.
God.
It's a great way of getting through life.
Is it?
It is. It's really convenient because people do leave you the fuck alone and they tend to get out of your way.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess as long as you don't want people to talk to you.
I don't.
Right.
The last thing I want is people to talk to me. Oh.
Damn, I'm sorry.
Well, you guys, idiots. I mean, like, people I don't know, like strangers, especially out in public. If I'm out in public, I already don't want to be there.
Well, yeah.
You guys talking to me is gonna be like the worst thing I experienced that day. Mr. E says, my favorite Pokemon generation. Hello, Mr. E. We are not a regular Pokemon stream. We are just doing this for the hell of it. It's also my favorite Pokemon generation, so we have that in common.
I don't like the water in this game.
I don't like the water in this game.
Yeah.
I like how when you walk by it, that it has reflection in the water.
I just don't like how much there is.
I don't like how much there is. Well,
I mean, you have to... Oh, dude, I hate how much you have to surf in this game and how many tentacles you'll run into while you're surfing.
There's a magnificent thing in this game, in every Pokemon
Repel.
game. Repel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it works for you, that's nice.
I'd rather surf than go through fucking caves where it's pitch fucking dark.
Matthew says Terra has an item, so you might want to check it when you get the chance.
Yeah, I'll grab Terra's item after we finish
this
battle. Ow! Fucking Mega Drain, holy shit. Oh, that'd be that much.
Jessica says he keeps my new what is Pokemon generation, like millennial Pokemon. I'll let Cryo explain it because I don't really know.
I don't know either, so.
Pokemon generations are just the era in which they're released. So we are on the fucking 6th generation of Pokemon right now.
7?
7? Fire.
Wikipedia has stuff for 7.
Red and Blue, Gold and Silver, Ruby, Sapphire, Diamond, Pearl, Black and White, X and Y, Sun and Moon. We're on the 7th generation. Basically, the gist of it is that they wait a few years between every Pokemon release. And every time they release new sets of Pokemon, like there's a new generation which takes place in a new country in the game. Why did I rest again? It takes place in a new country, there's generally new Pokemon, they upgrade the graphics, they do something new with every generation. That's basically the gist of it. Like we're on the 7th set of sequels, I guess you could also say. But there's also remakes that they do that fall into certain generations. Like, you have Fire Red and Leaf Green, which is a remake of Red and Blue, the original ones, in the 3rd generation. And then you have
Red and Green.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah, Red and Green in Japan, but Red and Blue here. Then you got Heart Gold and Soul Silver, which is in the Diamond Pearl era. All right, we got a new Pokemon. Why do I keep reading this fucking sign? I keep looking away.
Did we ever name Meshop?
I think we're gonna go with Sakura.
Yeah, okay. But we haven't named it yet.
Ashley says, at what point is cheating considered cheating? The second you're cheating.
If you're cheating, you're cheating. I mean, yeah. Also, when you get a chance, if you want to save it, I think it's been like 15 minutes or so.
Fair enough. Okay, Ashley, what kind of cheating are we talking about here? Are we talking about, like, math test or, like, girlfriend or boyfriend?
Yeah, that does make a difference, I guess.
Yeah, there's a significant difference there. I cheated
well, I mean,
on math tests all the time.
Right, but you were still cheating. So, like, the answer is you are cheating if you're cheating.
If it feels like you're cheating, you're probably cheating.
Yeah, basically. Alright, before we get into that conversation, what are we naming this dizzy bitch? Also, note that I wasn't calling it a bitch because it's a girl, just because it's a dizzy son of a bitch.
Okay, because all that I heard was bitch and nothing else.
The dizzy bitch. Spinda gets dizzy because it spins around. Name it dizzy bitch. Girl swirl. I like girl
Dizzy
swirl.
ditch.
Girl swirl, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's not a bad one.
I like that.
Actually, yeah, girl swirl's pretty good.
Okay, hold on. Girl.
Someone said name it Biscuit.
Biscuit.
It's just,
Oops.
yeah, I like girl swirl.
I like girl swirl. For the most part, you get a rhyme in there. Oh, fuck. God damn it. Girl. That. Swirl.
You can do it.
Girl swirl. Yeah.
Girl swirl.
What? There's a funny thing that people forget about. Like, cheating isn't always just like you fuck another person, or kiss another person, or you know whatever the relevant thing is at your age. There is a thing called emotional cheating, where like you are, you know, whether it's you're talking to someone like they would be your significant other, or you're more heavily invested in someone in another way, like emotionally, than the person you're with. You don't have to be you don't have to be physical with somebody for you to be cheating on your partner. So yeah, at the point where like if you feel like you're cheating, generally is the gist of it. And cheating's bad, okay?
And the other gamer says, "Oh God, straight to the point, LOL," in all caps. I mean, is Cryo one to?
I don't really push
you
much.
know, yeah. That's why people are asking things.
Yeah.
What if you feel like someone is cheating on you? Says Ashley. Careful.
That's really dangerous territory, and what you're asking is, am I being paranoid, or is there reasonable suspicion? And it's like, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. If you feel like someone's cheating on you, just fucking ask them, like, do something about it. But I mean, there's like, it's the kind of thing where there's not really much you can do, because you're stuck in a position with someone where you can ask them a question and not necessarily get an honest answer.
Well, that, or like, if they aren't, and then you ask them if they are, I mean, that kind of, they'll hear that and they're like, what, do you not trust me?
Yeah.
If they aren't, you know, I mean, it's kind of, it's not an easy thing to ask.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a really weird conversation, man. There's
yeah,
no easy,
I mean,
no
like, that
answers.
sounds like something I think you might have to figure out for yourself.
Yeah. Well, yeah, like, a lot of that shit is so heavily subjective. And
Yeah.
it depends on, like, the boundaries you set in your relationship. Because one person's relationship is going to look very different from another person's relationship. Some people are very heavily monogamous, where it's like, it's only you two ever, and like you set your boundaries where it's like you only have each other. Or, you know, you can have that level of openness where, like, okay, you know, we've got really close friends that we, you know, we associate with, we rely on, whether they're the same gender or not, or they're opposite genders, blah blah blah. It's all really, really subjective. Or you might have a more open relationship where either you do have physical things with other people or not. You trust your partner enough to say, okay, no, like, I'm your partner. If you need to have support through somebody else or whatever, then do it. It's complicated. Shit, dating's complicated. All that shit's complicated.
Yeah, I don't do it.
Yeah. The best thing you can ever do in a relationship, this is something like I believe in so firmly. If you're going to be entering a relationship with somebody, set your boundaries. Communicate about what is important to you and what is important to them, and what you believe and what you feel is going to be important. What are you comfortable with? What are you not comfortable with? Set those boundaries early, so you never have to have those problems where, oh, I kind of feel like maybe they're skirting things that I'm not comfortable with. Always set your boundaries.
Yeah.
Establish
Boundaries,
what you're happy with.
not goals.
Yeah, boundaries, not goals. Never set a goal for a relationship, and that's really a fucked up thing that people do.
Yeah. Like, set what you're okay with, but don't start talking about what you want to do, or, you know, what you want to do in the future, or anything like that.
Yeah, like, and I mean, you can, yes and no, but for the most part, I agree. It's like,
yeah, I mean, like, if you've been together for a long time, well, then sure, but like, if you're starting out, like, don't just, you know.
Well, you can also say, like, you can also say early on, like, whether you're looking for something serious or you're looking for something casual.
Yeah, that's, yeah.
Like, hey, you know, like, we can date and all that, but doesn't mean, like, I'm looking at you to get married to me in the future.
Right.
So everything is completely subjective. Like, there's no right or wrong answers for any of this shit.
Yeah, you can just start doing things, and then if what you're doing isn't working, do other things too. I think that's what a lot of people end up doing.
Yeah, that's a really good way of looking at it. It's just do what feels right until, like, just do things until something feels right.
Let's try something. If it's not working, or if you think you could do something else that would be better, you try that.
That's a lot of people end up finding out they're gay, or you know, to the opposite sex because of something.
There you go.
So, I mean,
To the funk. Yeah. No, right. You're not near a place to buy antidotes, are you?
I am not, but I am near a place to heal.
Yeah, at least you can take naps.
Take all the naps.
Jessica Chase says, every time we find a heart-shaped potato, my husband and I pose for a picture together with it. Hashtag relationship goals.
That is relationship goals.
Nice. You know, I wouldn't agree that. I don't think it's my goal, but hey, what are to you?
I'd totally be down for something like that.
Heart-shaped potato.
Heart-shaped potato. It's like the Nirvana song, but it's not a box, it's just a potato. It's a fucking Skarmory? I didn't even know Skarmory were here. Why couldn't I catch a Skarmory? That'd be a fucking awesome Pokemon to add to my...
That would have, dude.
I love Skarmory.
Yeah, Skarmory is great.
Badass Pokemon.
Yeah.
And it would have been a great addition to the team. Like I would have just got rid of Wimple. Cause I need a fire type.
Can't get rid of Wimple.
Yeah, I can.
Nuh-uh.
I'm not killing it, I'm just switching it out.
Ashley says, can 4-hit combo take a picture with me with a heart-shaped potato?
Okay, I'll make you a deal, actually. I'll make you a deal. If we're ever at a convention, you can bring a heart-shaped potato, and I guarantee we will take a picture with you.
There you go.
But it's doubtful that I'll be there.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be there either because I'm not part of the thing, but...
Like, I'm
Cryo
still
will be
technically
there.
part of 4-hit combo, but I'm not part of the main cast anymore, so like, you're probably not gonna see me unless for some unknown reason I managed to get there.
Right. Yeah, I mean, you would probably be invited. That's the difference between you and me.
That's the difference between me and you.
That's improper grammar.
No, it's yeah, I was really...
I know.
I was super fucking tired last night. And I felt like I lost my goddamn marbles a little bit. I found a video that I used to, like, kill myself laughing as a teenager. And I was showing it to Vix and to another person in our Discord. Because, like, I just, out of the blue, started quoting it. Yeah, and, like, I forgot how much I love that goddamn video. And it's so goddamn ridiculous. It's the Bill Cosby rap. But here's the thing, is that you gotta be careful if you decide to look that up on YouTube, because there's more recent ones that are not about what I'm talking about. There's ones that, you know, deal with his allegations and all that. We're not going down that road.
Yeah. Right, yeah.
But, there's one that's like, it just takes like a bunch of like clips from his shows from like the 90s or something like that, and mashes it together into like nonsensical rap, and it's fucking amazing. Even I'll send it to you after we're done.
Alright.
It's in the open mic chat still.
It is an open mic, actually. Yeah, that's a good point. It was one of the it was the last thing that went in an open mic besides Victor just sending a face. So if you're in the stream and in the Discord,
Victor just sending a face as he does. Ashley says, "What if I just brought a regular potato? Can one of you smash it into a heart?"
No, it doesn't count. It has to be. You have to get a heart-shaped potato.
What if she? What if she makes it into the shape of a heart before bringing it?
Generally, potatoes, you can tell if the potato's been fucked with.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know, man.
Now, I don't know, like, if she makes it into French fries, maybe it would be accepted.
So, French fries will work for Vix, not for me. You gotta find a heart-shaped potato. It has
No,
to be
crowds
pure.
are hard-ass.
It has to be a pure heart-shaped potato.
A pure heart-shaped
potato.
That sounds like an item
She's just gonna
in
find one
some
that looks
video
like an
game.
actual, like,
Oh my
human
God.
heart and not like a heart what we draw.
Oh,
a human heart.
it's not gonna be like, yeah, it's not gonna look like a human heart. It's gonna be like the stupid symmetrical heart thing that everyone draws.
No, it's gonna be like the real heart. That's what it's gonna look like.
Question: if you found a potato that looked like a real heart, would you eat it?
I
No.
don't know.
Would you bake it and eat it?
I
But like,
Oh my god.
like if you peel it,
Yeah.
does it look like a potato on the inside?
No, you peel it looks like an actual heart on the inside, dog.
Like all of it looks like a heart, but it's like it's a potato in the shape of it and all, but it has all of it. It's anatomically correct, completely.
I would take a lot of pictures. Maybe if I could sell it.
Yeah,
But if I couldn't sell it, I would just cook it like normal freaking potato.
it'd be like the
You
Jesus pancake thing.
Jesus toast.
Jesus toast or whatever it was, yeah.
Jesus toast. Oh right.
Form a new
Okay.
religion based on this potato.
Oh man.
The potato heart.
She says all the veins would be fries.
Oh yeah. I know people at work whose veins are probably already fries, so.
Ah, nice. The telltale potato.
The telltale potato.
The telltale.
Fucking sweet literary reference, bro.
Yeah. I love that. I guess it's a it's a short
novella,
story.
isn't it? Or is it a short whatever.
Yeah, short story. I think I don't know. I read it in school and I loved it.
It's fucking creepy, but it is really good.
It's awesome. The telltale potato.
Telltale potato. It also sounds like a Telltale series game.
I don't know what those. I don't know that series.
Oh, yeah. It's like the Tales from the Borderlands kind of games.
I have played Borderlands.
Or like the Minecraft story mode games.
Hmm.
It's
You know, I
evil.
play games a lot, but not very many.
Evil.
Yeah.
Evil.
Yeah.
Just why?
Like, to have played like put so many hours of my life, like so many years of my life into games, I sure have not played a whole lot of them.
God, no, you haven't.
Sad. I mean, I guess it's sad. Oh no.
Alright. I'm tired as hell, so I think we're actually gonna cut the stream here, so I'm gonna save.
Alright.
This would be the earliest we ever ended a stream, but that's gonna be appropriate for today.
Ashley says, what if I made 4-hit combo figures and they were taking a picture with the potato?
You know what? Close enough.
Do it.
Yeah.
It's close enough. Boop. We'll take a couple
Pictures
seconds.
or it
Just,
didn't
like,
happen.
we'll just take a couple seconds to chat with the chat, which is really only Ashley and Jessica at the moment.
It seems, yeah.
I really want to find, like, I want someone to take a picture. Jessica, it's like, send us a picture of a heart-shaped potato. Send it to Tara so I can see it. Or, like, post it in the 4-Hit Combo Facebook page. I would love to see that.
Okay.
Yes, we have a Facebook page.
There's a 4-hit Facebook.
So there's a 4-Hit Combo Facebook page. It's 4-Hit Combo / Facebook /
Ah!
YouTube /
Line says,
com.
shooketh I be here.
What?
Probably in reference to when you were talking about chatting with the chat. And then you said, well, which is only Jessica and Ashley, and then I was like, no.
Bowery.
Bowery's here.
Bowery line.
High Fice. Yeah, High Fice is
High
close
Fice.
enough.
Ashley has a question. What's the question?
Oh.
She took pictures of the character, like 4 combo figurines with the potato. Good enough. What other games are you thinking of streaming after this is over? Like I've started doing Dark Souls. I've got a lot of things I'd like to do. Some of them are depending on whether I have the right people there to do. There's a few games like that I'd like to stream that I just have to have the right people there to do it. There's also, I'd love to do something like Drawful, but the issue with streaming, like I think I talked about this last week, is that I see everything in real time. The guests on the stream, like Evil and Vix here, do not see everything in real time. They see everything at the same delay that the chat does. So that doesn't work when playing a game like Drawful because everyone taking part in the game, aka like the people doing the drawings, have to see everything in real time. So we haven't found a way to get over that hurdle yet. I also haven't really looked that hard, but if you guys know of a way to like have everyone play Drawful or a game like that from our separate locations in real time, I'm all about it. That's something we might have to do from like the stream, or maybe one day I'm gonna have like 4-hit combo over to my apartment and we'll stream from there. That's something we can all talk about later. Like we've been doing Dark Souls. I've been doing Dark Souls. I was doing Dark Souls 2 with Trick. I have a plan to play Dark Souls 3 with Captain. So yeah.
Possibilities of Minecraft at one point.
Minecraft, yeah, possibilities of Minecraft at some point as well. Yeah. You guys could just screen share in a private DM on Discord and they can see everything in real time. That might work. That actually might work, yeah.
We'd have to probably try it though.
Yeah, oh yeah, well, yeah. That's the kind of thing like I would absolutely need us to try before doing, but that's not a half bad idea.
What? Nonsense.
Okay,
Would be a 4-hit
listen here,
combo live
smartass.
stream if it didn't
Just
know, right?
do it the
Hey.
first time live.
Hey, this stream worked properly, so shut up.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, well, I mean, Captain's the only thing that didn't work properly, but that's on his end, not mine.
See? There was something though.
But the
There's
stream,
always
no, the
something
stream
with
worked
the
fine.
streams,
Cryo.
The stream worked fine. It was Captain
There was-
that was the problem.
There was still something.
If Fluffy Bed doesn't die, Captain can't come onto the stream. I can't believe it.
Yeah, well, close enough.
Close enough.
Captain is the stream. All right.
Oh.
We don't have enough people to do the full outro.
Oh,
This is the stream this is a small stream we've had in terms of guests on the stream because it's only been the 3 of us for the entire stream. So
That's why you have to say, we'll catch you next time on 4.
yeah, okay, we'll have to do that.
oh, was Vic starting it?
I don't know, leave it up to you guys. So we'll catch you next time on 4.
Come on!
Yeah.
We did it.
Bye guys.
Bye!